You ever notice how your brain can feel crystal clear in your own head? But the moment you try to explain something in a meeting, your words crash into each other like a traffic pileup. You had the idea, you had the insight, you knew exactly what you wanted to say, and then suddenly you're fumbling, rambling, second-guessing, shrinking, apologizing, or over-explaining something that should have taken you 10 seconds. And here's the part you don't admit out loud. You walk away from those moments embarrassed and angry at yourself because you know you're smart, you know you're capable, but somehow the words don't come out with the same power they had in your mind. So let me hit you with the truth that might feel like a punch to the chest. If you can't articulate your thoughts clearly under pressure, you will always be overlooked by someone who can. This is not a skill issue, this is a pressure issue, a nervous system issue, a courage issue, and today we fix it. Hi, Unbreakable leaders. I'm Pav Lertjitbanjong, strategic advisor and courage decision scientist. For 23 years inside top Fortune $500 billion brands, I watched leaders freeze, crumble, or rise when pressure hit. And I became obsessed with understanding why some people can articulate clearly under pressure and others collapse. What I discovered is simple. Clarity is not an IQ problem. Clarity is a state of your nervous system. And when you train your courageous decision-making, your words stop shaking and they start landing right. Welcome to PAVNESS Courage Under Pressure. If you want to communicate with clarity, confidence, and authority in a world full of noise and chaos, hit subscribe, share this with a friend, and let's dive in. I want to take you into a moment I will never forget. I was in a boardroom, one of those high-stakes rooms where people pretend to be calm, but everyone's blood pressure is secretly spiking. A senior executive was presenting a critical strategy. Smart guy, capable, talented. But as soon as someone interrupted with a question, an easy question, he froze. His eyes shifted, his voice tightened. He started circling around his point instead of landing it. Sentences got longer, ideas got fuzzier. He was drowning in his own explanation. You could feel the room slip away from him, and he knew it. And that panic made everything worse. Here's the truth nobody tells you. The moment you feel unsafe, your brain doesn't prioritize clarity. It prioritizes protection, and great ideas die in that split second. Later, when we debriefed, he said something that stabbed me. I knew exactly what I wanted to say until they looked at me. Have you been there? The second someone interrupts, challenges, or questions you, your mind goes blank, your vocabulary disappears, your confidence drains. You're not stupid, you're triggered, and I've been there too. So let me break down what actually happens inside you when your articulation collapses. First, fear distortions. Your brain interprets being seen, being questioned, or being challenged as danger. This is leftover wiring from old bosses, old environments, childhood classrooms, perfectionistic parents, all of it. Second, nervous system hijack. Your survival brain shuts off your language centers, your prefrontal cortex, and the part that forms sentences goes offline. This is science. You literally cannot articulate clearly when your body thinks you're under attack. Third, decisional drag. You start second-guessing the very thought you are about to express. You start polishing instead of delivering. And suddenly, your clarity collapses under the weight of your fear. Fourth, chaos fragility. The speed of the moment is faster than your internal processing bandwidth. This is even worse in the AI era. Everything is faster. Expectations are higher. Your brain is operating at a deficit while the world accelerates. And here's the twist, the part that will change your life. Clarity is not the ability to speak well. Clarity is the ability to stay regulated under pressure. Leila Hormozi said something brilliant about communication. Simple is smooth, smooth is fast. But you can't stay simple or smooth if your nervous system is sprinting and your mind is drowning. So I want to give you a signature PAVNESS framework. This isn't theory. This is built for high pressure environments, boardrooms, negotiations, confrontations, difficult conversations, CEO reviews, investor pitches, high stakes team meetings, the real stuff. It's called the decisional drag disruptor. 3 steps: immediate impact, high stakes, tested. Step 1, slow the internal world. Before you speak, take 1 breath that signals, I'm safe. This isn't woo-woo, it's tactical neuroscience. Breath resets your prefrontal cortex, your clarity center. Leila Hormozi does this before big decisions. Navy pilots do it before stressful landings. You should do it before articulating anything meaningful. Step 2, speak the headline first, not the explanation, not the backstory, not the softening, not the justification. Say the idea in one sentence. The headline tells your brain and the room that you're in control of the message. Step 3, add the minimum necessary context. Not everything you know, not everything you feel, just the piece that strengthens the headline. Then stop talking. Silence is your power. People trust the leader who can stop mid-sentence and doesn't feel compelled to fill the space. When you shorten your speech, you lengthen your authority. Let me give you the application, because theory means nothing without execution. The next time you're in a meeting and someone asks you a question that spikes your nervous system, do this. Don't answer immediately. Don't apologize. Don't ramble. Take one breath and let your eyes focus on the person. Intentionally slow. Then say the headline. The core issue is, the way I'm thinking about this is, here's the signal underneath the noise. The real risk here is, the decision comes down to, this is where courage meets clarity. Because clarity is a leadership act. It requires you to risk being seen. You will feel naked, you will feel exposed, you will feel like everyone is analyzing your every word. But clarity is not about being perfect. It's about being grounded enough under pressure that your message stays intact. Here's your playbook. So 5 simple actions you can implement today. 1, before speaking in any meeting, pause for 1 intentional breath. That breath buys you clarity. 2, speak your headline first. The brain retains the first sentence you say more than the next 15. 3, stop self-editing mid-sentence. Deliver the idea, clean, direct, no apologies. 4, use fewer words and stronger structure. Clarity loves simplicity. 5, practice articulating your thoughts out loud when you're alone, not in your head, out loud. Your mouth needs practice delivering what your mind already knows. If you commit to these 5 things, you will articulate better than 99% of people. Not because you're smarter, but because you're calmer, clearer, and more courageous under pressure. And if this episode hit you, drop clarity in the comments so I know I'm not alone. If you're a leader trying to stay clear, confident, and courageous in a world that keeps throwing pressure at you, this is your show. Subscribe, like, comment, and share this with someone who needs clean thinking, bold communication, and unshakable leadership right now.